Seven is a 1995 American crime thriller film directed by David Fincher and written by Andrew Kevin Walker. Fincher gives us dark, horrifying, and intelligent thriller with complete control over craft. We see the deep shadows, lights of deep yellow, and a lot of dark wood furniture. City reigns almost all the time. In an unnamed city overcome with violent crime, corruption, dysfunctional, and in a state of decay, intelligent, methodical, experienced but disillusioned police detective Lieutenant William Somerset, played by Morgan Freeman, is ready to retire. He is partnered with young, messy, and impulsive detective David Mills, played by Brad Pitt, who recently relocated to the city with his wife Tracy, played by Gwyneth Paltrow. Mills and Tracy are naive to the city's atmosphere. They are tricking into renting an apartment that experiences constant shaking from nearby trains. On Monday, Somerset and Mills investigate an obese man who was forced to eat himself to death. The detectives find the word gluttony written on a wall. Somerset, considering the case too extreme for his last investigation, asks to be reassigned, but his request is denied. The following day, another victim, who had been forced to cut 1 pound of flesh from his body, is found. The crime scene is marked greed. Clues at the scene lead Somerset and Mills to the sloth victim, a drug-dealing pederast whom they find tied to a bed for a year. Somerset concludes that the killer is using his crimes to preach a sermon. The apathy of the city's inhabitants is a central theme in Seven. Somerset does not believe the city can be saved, intending to retire beyond its confines, and tells Mills that women are taught to yell fire rather than help, because people are more likely to pay attention if they selfishly think themselves in danger. Tracy invites Somerset over dinner, helping the detectives overcome their mutual hostility. On Friday, Tracy meets Somerset and reveals her unhappiness at moving there, especially after learning she is pregnant, and believes the city is an unfit place to raise a child. Somerset sympathizes with Tracy. He advises Tracy to inform Mills only if she intends to keep the child. A remark by Mills inspires Somerset to research libraries for anyone checking out books based on the 7 deadly sins, leading the pair to a man only known as John Doe's apartment. Unexpectedly, Doe returns home and is pursued by Mills. Doe holds him at gunpoint but chooses to leave him alive and flees. The police investigate Doe's apartment, finding a large amount of cash, hundreds of Doe's notebooks, and photographs of some of his victims. The cache includes images of Somerset and Mills by a person they believed was an intrusive journalist at the sloth crime scene. Doe calls and speaks of his admiration for Mills. On Saturday, Somerset and Mills investigate the 4th victim, Lust, a prostitute who had been raped with a custom-made bladed strap-on by a man held at gunpoint. The following day, the pride victim is found, a model whom Doe facially disfigured. Unable to live without her beauty, she committed suicide. Somerset tries to create order using the ticking of a metronome to disguise the disordered noise of sirens and screams outside his apartment. Later, Somerset's smashing of the metronome signifies his acknowledgement of the city's darkness. As Somerset and Mills return to the police station, Doe arrives covered in blood and surrenders himself. He threatens to plead insanity at his trial, potentially escaping punishment, unless Mills and Somerset escort him to an undisclosed location where they will find the envy and wrath victims. During the drive, Doe says he believes God had chosen him to send a message about the ubiquity of an apathy toward sin. Doe has no remorse for his victims, believing the shocking murders will force society to pay attention to him. Doe leads the detectives to a remote location far outside the city, where a delivery van approaches. Somerset intercepts the vehicle, whose driver was instructed to deliver a package to Mills at this specific time and location. The film's ending has been described as one of the most shocking and unforgettable plot twists in cinematic history. Somerset says in voiceover, Ernest Hemingway once wrote, "The world is a fine place and worth fighting for." I agree with the second part. The film is available to watch on Netflix. Enjoy the film. If you enjoyed the video, then please like and share this video. Do subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click the bell icon.